Welcome back, everybody, to Booze Fueled Reviews, a channel where we're discussing a lot of things, but this week we're discussing Metallica, and I think Bernie has some more to say about this, about what's happening in your neck of the woods. Are you really fucking kidding me right now? What? Oh, God damn it, my face!
So, welcome to more Metallica. I still can't get this one out of my hands. We're going to talk about another one.
Did you have to hit me?
I didn't hit you on purpose. I was trying to get this out of my...
Oh my God! You made my nose big and disgusting by doing that.
And now it'll be like that forever.
Oh shit! Or I was born that way.
Man, maybe not.
Are you good yet?
No, help me. Here.
Jesus God! Really? Really? Good. So now you broke Metallica's career.
Well, you broke puppets last week.
You broke Metallica's career.
You broke puppets.
Actually, Metallica did that by themselves, but not quite.
Anyway,
yet.
there's another one. We're gonna do another one.
Yeah, we're back here. In case you didn't pay attention, we've done No Life Till Leather demo.
Yes.
We've done Kill 'Em All. We've done Ride the Lightning. We've done Master of Puppets. We've done And Justice for You Peoples, and now tonight we're getting a little black. Oh, that right there.
You probably can't see really anything.
You can't. And we're not even going to put it here. We're going to put it somewhere else. I'm going to put a picture up here of Bernie wearing a codpiece. A diamond-encrusted codpiece.
It's gonna take some tricky Photoshop.
But we are discussing the self-titled Metallica album. Everybody calls it the Black Album because guess what?
It's black.
It's fucking black. And that's why you call it the Black Album.
The back is black too.
I'm pretty sure the interior is also black.
I can check.
It's black all day long.
Yep.
It loves being black.
Black.
And see, if our black friends, see how long that is? See, right? No? You don't like that joke?
I'm just surprised you went there.
Our black friends would like that. Shit. Sorry, guys.
Okay, Bob. It's okay. It's alright.
Get some in you, Bob.
It wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Okay, wow, okay, we are already fucking going way off course here. So to get back on course, in August...
I need that so I can see the names of the songs.
In August 1991, 3 years after And Justice for All, this album came out.
Right, same lineup. We still got the original three and Newstead.
Huge, drastic musical change. The times had changed.
The times have changed here. They kind of got their little bit of commercial fame going on with And Justice for All.
They got a taste.
Little taste of it, and they took it to the next level.
Yep. Lars tasted a little bit of money, and then he took it to the hair.
Because there was more money there. Right?
It's weird. There's at the head.
Weirder than what you just did? Really?
No, nothing is weirder than just me breathing every day. But yeah, people called certain songs on Justice for All sellouts. One primarily.
Yeah.
This album, I think everybody called a sellout album.
It certainly put everybody straight that thought anything on And Justice for All was a sellout because this one had to sell out songs. But guess what? Still nearly a perfect album.
It is. It's still a great album. And guess what? The production on this redefined everybody's production.
Yep.
From 1991 on. Everybody wanted to sound this fucking good and this clean.
So here you go. Metallica trend-setting yet again.
Yeah,
Maybe not with the music so much this time.
They still were.
But now you have fantastic production on a thrash metal band album. This isn't exactly
Yeah, can you still call it thrash?
anymore.
Yeah.
It's still heavy.
Yeah.
It's still metal. not exactly thrash anymore.
No.
They went for the shorter songs, more songs on the album, and
the shorter songs have been drawn for you.
That was on the last album, and it was straws, not songs.
I had to try and take something where I could get it.
But
seriously.
Anyway, so here you go. You got like dozen songs on this instead of your traditional 8 on the previous Metallica albums.
Yes, because their songs are all shorter now.
Yeah.
Less intricate, less multi-layered, multifaceted. This is kind of almost... They kind of went from thrash to almost a groove metal kind of vibe, because all the riffs were very hooky and very catchy, and that's kind of what they wanted to do. But guess what? Nobody was doing that either.
No, trendsetting.
They still went out there and did something that you called a sellout. It's not a sellout because nobody else was fucking doing what they were doing at the time.
Right, and compare this to anything that's going on right now. And again, you look back on this and understand how good it really was.
Yeah.
Every song on this, any song on this could have been on the radio.
Yep. And most of them were.
And there's quite a few singles on this.
Most of them were on the radio and on MTV, because I think every single had a video. And they probably did like 4, 5, 6 singles or something from this album. Like, they never stopped.
I think the video for Sandman was on MTV long before the album came out. It was just it was just all buzz for the album. It's like, oh, listen to this, listen to this. This is going to be so great. And we all knew it was not quite Metallica anymore. Yeah. But
that was a huge change.
It was still good. And we're just so psyched for the album to come out to see more, to hear more Metallica.
Yeah.
And then it arrived.
Yep. I mean, I remember... Because we are going to talk about the songs on this one, but we're probably going to, kind of jump around a little bit, because the songs that you know, what the fuck is the point of talking about them? You're going to know all the singles from this album, so I'm going to tell a story really quick. Go ahead. I remember being this age, this 11-year-old kid who was all of a sudden hearing all this stuff on the radio all the time. And I knew of Metallica, I knew about Metallica, but Metallica was making the news. And local news stations around here were filming in parking lots outside of some of our local record stores, because there was lines around the block of a bunch of dirty fucking cranked up metalheads holding their fucking cassette tapes and their records and their CDs because the new Metallica came out. It was the biggest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life for a record release. And it was Metallica.
Me too. It was metal.
It was insane.
It was metal. We're pretty much in the heyday of metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now, at this point when this album comes out.
Yep. So talk about go through.
Well, song 1 is Enter Sandman.
Single.
Which is the first single, the first video.
Was it? Was the first single?
It was.
Probably was.
Oh, I know it was, because it came out before the album came out. Everybody was watching the video over and over and over and over again, waiting for this thing to come out.
Which one was the one on here that I'm pretty sure Megadeth used the same creepy old man bald guy for their video?
Countdown to Extinction.
Yeah, that's a year after this, they went and used the same fucking old dude, and also mainstreamed. But we're not talking about Megadeth
right now. No, but Metallica even used the same guy later. Oh, you know what? I might be wrong. That might be the Unforgiven.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think the old guy was the Unforgiven.
Oh, wait.
The old guy, I think, might be...
Wow, yeah, I don't even remember. Okay. What was the one with the mattress and the fucking truck running over it?
Once again, we failed on doing our research.
Oh, yeah, no.
Before opening our yaps.
Research is for assholes, anyway.
So one of those two songs, there was an old guy that Megadeth ripped off, and then Metallica re-ripped off.
And we're not talking about Lars Ulrich.
Correct, because he wasn't that old yet.
Good job, Lars.
Okay.
You still had hair.
So there you go. There's...
There.
Enter Sandman.
What?
What? Enter Sandman. Which we don't need to talk about because you know the song.
Yeah, exactly.
And here's another song that you know and we don't need to talk about too much. Sad but true.
Yeah, huge.
which I'm not going to tell you which number single it was off this album because I don't remember, but probably 2 because it's the second song on the album.
Okay, let's go with that.
Right.
Let's go with that.
There you go.
Another huge song.
Another huge song.
And a great fucking song.
Yes. Which
hooks, that hook catches you. You do that slow head bang, and I mean, this is what they were doing.
So good that Avenged eventually
pretended not to rip it off.
Pretended not to rip it off,
yeah,
but totally did.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about that. So again, go back in our back catalog.
Yeah, watch all of our other stuff. Because what else are you fucking watching? Like, what are you watching? Like fucking like gamer channels? You're watching some guy play like Legend of Zelda in the fucking pink flower fucking land or what?
Fortnite. They're watching Fortnite.
Oh, good. Because Fortnite's worth your fucking Fortnite.
They learn all the dances the kids do these days.
Fortnite is Fuck you and let's move on from that. Whatever I just said.
All right, a song that you might not know
Bastard.
if you're not, don't actually have the album. Holier Than Thou. That was not a single. As far as I know, it was not a single.
Probably not. Because
it's one of the best songs on there.
Any of the songs that kind of went a little back to Justice and weren't part of like this new groove
that they weren't singles,
they kind of pushed back.
Yeah, this is it's a shorter song again because they all are, but this one does kind of dig back into the Justice vibe a little bit, and made for a really good song.
No, it's a great song. There's not really a bad song on this album.
There isn't.
Just gonna throw that out.
There isn't. It's what came next then?
You tell me. You have the CD in front of you.
You're right. I do. I should probably read it. The Unforgiven.
Like you thought I would fucking know what song was next by proxy. Like, hey, yeah, I know this whole album inside and out. Well, I do, but I don't know what the fuck.
It's The Unforgiven, which definitely was another single, and I think this is the Old Man song.
Well, yeah, it's good the first time they did it.
Yeah, and then they did like 2 or 3
it's
more.
Like Unforgiven 28 now or something like that. I think they released an entire album called Unforgiven at one point. It was like just 1 through 28, and they just did variations of the same fucking song.
And it just kept getting worse every single time.
Except for this one.
Well, Unforgiven 2 is alright too.
It's
not as good.
You know what album that was on? Not this one.
No, we're going to move next.
We're not going to talk about that fucking, wrist-cutting piece of plastic garbage.
Yeah, you'll see that in a week.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of stinking fucking gutter shit.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, The Unforgiven itself on this album.
Get to it.
Is a really, really good song.
No, it's great.
This is a slow song. This is their one of this album.
Except this is pretty much full ballad. Like it never really goes to the heights that one did. It's still really scaled down.
Oh yeah. They made it a little bit more radio friendly, a little bit more listenable.
A lot more radio friendly.
This is kind of like a reverse song. Like the verses are kind of the chorus. The chorus is kind of the verses.
Yeah.
It's interesting play on their part,
right?
To take a more commercial type sound and still make it something different than what everybody else is doing. So I give them credit for that.
Sure,
absolutely.
Sure, yeah, no, absolutely. They were still setting the world on fire.
Yep.
They were still doing their own thing.
Things that other bands weren't doing.
Nope, nobody else is doing it. It wasn't a sellout, assholes. Okay. I don't fucking hear your shit anymore about this being a sellout album. Go listen to what fucking Slayer was doing this year. Was that a sellout? No. It was just fucking garbage. So I'll take a fucking sellout over garbage, okay?
It actually was. Slayer was not so good.
No, I'm sure they weren't. They weren't good after like 3 albums. They went and did a bunch of fucking assholery and like that old fucking guy that fucking sings for them with his fucking big beard like Santa Christ or whatever the fuck that guy is. Anyway, we're talking about Black.
Right, and Wherever I May Roam. Here's another single. Oh, look at that thing. You almost did it.
I almost killed Bob. I can look at the fucking song. I'm gonna look at the song titles on my record.
Alright.
And you can look at the song titles on that little CD with your old fucking eyes and try and fucking read what they say.
I can still see.
Ready? Go.
I did. Wherever I May Roam.
Oh yeah, what's next?
Don't Tread on Me.
That song's garbage.
Now, Don't Tread on Me. Now, if you can kind of turn that around, I don't think they can see it.
Don't tread on.
See that snake?
Can you see that?
See that snake thing right there? That's kind of the Don't Tread on Me thing. You see flags with that here and there.
Yeah, you see that.
They don't care about this song. Metallica does not care about this song. But it's, to me, one of the better ones on the album again. Not a single.
Yes.
Not a single.
Exactly.
It does kind of harken back a little bit to what they've been doing in the past.
Yeah.
And, they thought highly enough of it to basically make it the logo on the album, but didn't push it.
Yeah, no. The songs on this album that sounded like older Metallica were all the songs that you probably don't even know. There was no promotion behind any of that. You bought the album for all the singles,
right?
And then you found, oh shit, Metallica's still like mixed in.
This is probably the one that most of you just skipped.
Yeah.
We don't need to listen to that. But these are the ones that you should have been paying attention to because these are the better songs on the entire album.
Yeah, they are.
And then Through to Never comes next, which is another one that was not a single.
Nope. And it's a great song.
And it's also a great song.
I mean, it's not so far removed from what's on the rest of the album. I don't want to make it sound like, like these songs are like And Justice for All, and then you have like your modern like radio songs. No, they still fit in with the sound of the album. They're not.
Right.
They're not like 18 minutes long with this like 18 guitar solos and crazy shit going on.
They're just a little heavier.
They're closer to the thrash sound.
Maybe a little faster.
Yeah.
But they still got that formula and that length of song that's not going to lose the masses' attention.
Right. Yeah.
So if they wanted to make it a single, it probably would have worked.
I'm sure it would have. At this point, they could have released anything they wanted to and it would have worked because Metallica was probably the biggest band in the world in 1991 and 92 and 93. Yep.
And here's a reason why. Nothing else matters.
Oh. I love that song. I don't think you really do, but
no,
it's so good.
It's the one song on this album that I rated lower than everything else because it is just a flat out 100% ballad.
But it's really great ballad.
There's no heavy to it whatsoever. It doesn't kick in ever. It's just all slow.
He does say nothing else matters at one point. That's metal.
Don't know that he says that.
Matters!
Nope.
I'm pretty sure he says that somewhere in there.
It's a mispronunciation and a misunderstanding.
Well, he did that. I didn't do that. I didn't write the fucking song.
Or perhaps you misunderstood what he said.
Or perhaps you can't understand James Hetfield because he's incomprehensible with his stupid fucking mouth.
I don't think that's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's not my fault either. It's James Hetfield's fault for not knowing how to fucking speak English.
I blame him. Why? I blame him for not liking this song.
There you go.
As much as the other songs on the album, which
okay,
I'm pretty sure I said in the first place. But maybe not for that reason. Moving on. Of Wolf and Man.
Motherfucker. Yes, Of Wolf and Man.
Another song that was not a single.
Yeah.
And it might be one of my favorite ones on the entire album.
It's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
It's a great
really
song.
Fast.
Mm-hmm.
Really fast song. Really heavy. Short, again.
Yeah. They weren't too... Yeah, they were... I don't know if they specifically tailored this for radio or if this is just the direction they were going in.
The album in general.
Yeah, because you wouldn't really know at the time. I mean, we said it like 3 or 4 times already. This is still new. Like, nothing else sounded like this in 1991. So,
no.
I don't know if they said, you know what, we already had one. We had some fucking... You know, we got notoriety for doing this song. We had Grammy nominations for doing this shit. Let's try and mainstream a little bit. Did they do that, or did they just take a natural step into writing shorter songs and making it more accessible just because that's where they were going?
That's debatable. That is definitely debatable. I personally think that this album, even though it's great, was kind of a cash grab.
Okay, well that worked. That fucking worked.
No, it worked. It worked.
And that worked huge.
And it continued to work from this point until today for
Yeah,
them.
kind of.
Where every album they put out, no matter how bad it is, and believe me, there's some bad ones.
There's some really awful ones.
Every single one of them made gobs of money.
Mm-hmm. This is, you might not want to hear this, the Black Album is probably the last great Metallica album.
Yes.
There you have it. I said it out loud.
Yep.
Fight me. Fight me.
This is still nearly a perfect album.
Yeah.
You're not going to see this again right up until 2019.
Yeah, no.
They got a little bit closer with their most recent one. We'll talk about that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But we digress.
We always do.
The God That Failed. From here on out, there's no more songs that if you are into the radio thing only that you ever heard of.
Nope.
The last 3 songs of this album are not singles, not radio play, but they're great songs.
They're excellent songs.
They are great songs. God That Failed is a fantastic song.
It's phenomenal. It's they weren't writing shit. They might have like tightened it up and streamlined it, but they weren't writing bad songs. They weren't doing that shit in later years when
they just stopped making these middle sections to the songs that were all instrumental. they cut all that out.
Yeah.
And just basically did your verse chorus.
Right.
Verse chorus solo. Verse chorus out.
Yeah.
On every single song. Still worked.
Yeah.
They're still great songs.
At the time, I think they were still capable of doing it, which I question in later years. They're still capable of doing that kind of stuff. Here, I guarantee they were still capable of doing it. They just made a choice not to.
Exactly. It was a choice.
Yep.
It was a conscious choice not to write that way.
Yep.
Still great.
And you know how much they laugh at you?
A lot.
Do you know how much they give a fuck what you think about this album? This album has been certified 16 times platinum.
Platinum means 1 million.
Yeah. So guess what that does for you? Nothing. You were part of what made this thing 16 times platinum. And they walked to the bank and they fucking laughed about it.
They didn't walk to the bank. They took a limo.
They did take a limo. They took a limo
and then people carried them.
Yep.
Literally picked them up and carried them into the bank and set them upright so that they can withdraw their money.
Yep.
And then they took them like this and put them back in the limo. And then they went out and bought things that we could never afford.
Hair plugs. Well, Lars did. Lars got hair plugs. Did he? No, he still looks terrible. What's next? What do you got?
My Friend of Misery.
Oh, more hair plugs. It's fucking...
Again.
It's hair plug metal.
Again. Another non-single track and another track that's probably one of the best ones on the album.
Yeah.
It's another shorter song, another Justice type sounding song.
Yeah.
The metal that you want.
Yeah. And we're not taking anything away from the mainstream stuff, but we've been hearing it for 25 years on the radio. It's still there.
Yeah.
Every day you turn on the radio, you're going to hear the hits off this, but when you listen to the album all the way through and you start and you hear these songs again, you almost forget about them and you realize how great they were.
Right.
How great all these like non-mainstream.
Right.
Yeah.
The non-singles are.
Yep.
And the last one on the album, The Struggle Within, which is
it's great.
Another super fast song. They had this tendency to end albums with something.
I remember. Is that the one who opens with that cool marching snare kind of thing?
Yeah.
That like it's. Lars was still kind of at the top of his game, even though he slowed it down and did. Lars is still doing really cool shit, really like runs that always came in off time and did something weird and like goofy and like. But that was good because that's what Lars is. I'm not even knocking Lars for a change. For a change, I'm not knocking him. He was doing some cool stuff, even within the realm of shorter songs and stockier beats. He was still doing like runs and cool rolls and shit. They were always off time and weird and bizarre because that's how he played.
As was the rest of the band, still kind of doing things that were really cool and really metal.
Yeah.
And this was no different.
It's what made them stand out.
You know, again, a fast song to end the album.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't stop doing that until later.
Oh. Here's a hint. Here's what album is coming next.
What does that mean?
I guess you'll have to tune in next week to find out what that means. But you got some on you. So go.
Oh no.
Go away.
No.
Wash that shit off.
Oh no.
And come back next time for another Metallica episode. We're gonna get into some load. On your couch. On your mom's couch. And we're gonna do that next time.
It was probably in your CD player too.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You're sprinkled. You are drenched in it. So have some fun with that. This isn't high school anymore, kids. You're not gonna enjoy this splash in the face.
So
what?
So go listen to this a little bit.
Yeah.
And realize and understand that this is the last time.
Yep.
For a long time.
Yep.
That it's going to be this good.
Yeah, not a sellout album, a redefining album. And that's what you get. Thank you again for tuning in. We got so much more Metallica in the upcoming weeks. Thanks for stopping by. We're still here doing it.
We'll see you in a few days.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it in a few more days. And if you're here, good for you. If you're not...
I might even change my shirt.
I'm not going to change
for the
anything.
next one. When we get to those next two albums, I might even wear something different.
Change your face, too. That'd be fun.
Can't do that.
Oh, my God.
I can't do that.
Stay tuned to see Bernie change his fucking face.
I'm going to wear a mask.
Thank God. Thank God. There you go. Thanks, guys. Black Album, BFR. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new video. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
See ya.